If you're wanting to connect a Rode Podmic USB to a smartphone so that you can record audio or videos with decent quality, then this video is just for you. In this video, I'm going to cover off connecting the Rode Podmic to both an iPhone and an Android device, as well as going through the Rode Central app and showing you exactly how it works. And I'll also do a bit of sound quality testing so that you can hear exactly what it sounds like with the controls that you get via the app. Now, quick disclaimer before I get started with this video, I am going to talk about certain products and I'm going to include links to them in the description below. I am not an affiliate marketer and will not earn any commission if you decide to purchase any of these devices. I'm merely adding them so that if you wanted to replicate my setup, you'll be able to do so. So firstly, let me show you connecting this microphone to an iPhone. I've got both a 12 Pro Max and a 16 Pro Max, so we've got the Lightning port and the USB-C port respectively. We'll start with the 16 Pro Max as it has that USB-C port, and it is really as simple as taking the microphone, using the USB-C port on the back with a USB-C cable and plugging it straight into the phone. Now, pulling up the Rode Central app, this is the most basic view, and this is a pretty simplistic app. But this allows me to control the mic volume, I can control audio processing, and I can add in a high pass filter. I want to talk about how it works with an Android device as well. So as you can see, via that same USB-C cable, I can just plug it straight into my Android phone, and then I can open up, in fact, this actually gives me a prompt to open the Rode Central app. And now I've got the Rode Central app open on this Android device, on this S8 Plus. Now, even on a phone as old as the Galaxy S8 Plus, the Rode Central app does still work. Unfortunately, however, I can't seem to get the screen recording working on this phone, so I'll just have to literally show you. But the point is, it will allow you to control your audio. And finally, if you're using an older iPhone with the Lightning connector, then the app will still work the same as it did on my 16 Pro Max, but the connection is a little different. Unlike the 16 models where the Podmic USB will work with the USB-C to C cable that's provided in the box from Apple, the 12 Pro Max won't work with the Apple USB-C to Lightning cable. I don't know why, but that's just what I found in my testing. So I've had to use a very specific cable from Rode, which is a USB-C to Lightning that they provide. And I'll provide a link to this product in the description below. And I've actually recorded a lot of videos with this microphone connected to this phone using this cable. They're all on my TikTok page, so if you want to go and check that out, you can see me using this in action. But yeah, it's the same experience, but you have to use a different cable. So that is how you can easily connect the Podmic USB to your smartphone. Now, if you wanted to, you could use this to record videos, you can record voice memos, and you will get very good quality audio. But if you wanted a greater level of control, then you can use the Rode Central app. So like we saw earlier when I first plugged this in, we can use Rode Central to manage this microphone and control some things like the mic level, so we can control the input volume. I'll show it on here on screen actually. We can control the processing, so we can change the depth, the sparkle, and the punch of our voice. And what I'm going to do in a moment is I will start recording on this microphone using my phone to capture the audio so you can see what it sounds like. I'm currently recording with the Holly Landmark M2, which I've actually just done a review for, so you can go and check that out on my channel if you want. So if we do this, we have that set, and then I go across and I'll start recording a voice memo. You can hear exactly how this microphone sounds. But this is where you run into the first issue with the Rode Central app. You see, if I want to change the level, and it's coming through quite quiet at the moment. If I wanted to change that and raise it up, then what that does is it immediately stops my voice memo. But you can't use voice memo and the Rode Central app in conjunction with one another. I also tried this with the camera app so I could record a video. Again, it doesn't work. So what you really have to do here is you have to use the Rode Central app first, get the sound to how you like it, and then you can record a video. And if you're wondering, how exactly am I going to do that? How am I going to make it sound the way I want it to? That's where another useful feature of the Podmic comes in. The 3.5mm headphone jack on the back of the Podmic USB means that we can plug in a pair of headphones and then we will be able to hear ourselves in real time. We need to make sure that we click in the button on the back of the Podmic. You won't be able to hear this because I'm not currently recording any audio, but I can hear myself, I can hear my own voice reference in real time. And this is how you can use the central app to change the input volume. Okay, that's quite loud now. And then I can also change these settings. In fact, that's really loud. I'm going to turn it down on the microphone. And I then can change the depth. So I'm going to increase that quite a bit. Sparkle, if I wanted to adjust that, and punch, I'm going to move that quite high as well. This will allow you to hear yourself in real time and get a kind of an idea of how your voice is sounding so that you can prepare for when you want to record. If you could actually record through this app as well and then make those adjustments in real time while you're recording, that will get you a better experience. Realistically, this is more of a preparation app rather than a use it while you're recording app, if that makes sense. So this is what my Hollyland Black 2 microphone sounds like being captured by the actual camera that I'm using. And this is what the Rode Podmic USB sounds like being captured by my phone. There will be a pretty significant difference. This is a more expensive microphone. This is a different type of microphone. It's a more premium microphone. And I love this microphone. I love both of these microphones for recording audio, but this is what you will be able to capture with your mobile device. So if you're out and about and you want to be able to record some audio, if you want to record a podcast with your friends, if you just want to have a really high quality way of recording on the go, then the Podmic plugging into your phone will allow you to do that. Additionally, you won't have to worry about things like battery life with the Rode Podmic USB because it doesn't run on batteries. It runs off your phone. So as long as you've got your phone, a USB-C cable or the Lightning to USB-C cable and the Podmic itself, you're good to go. So to summarize there, if you are looking to use the Rode Podmic USB with a mobile device, you've got a lot of different applications to be able to do that. Simply by plugging in, you will be able to use this microphone to record your audio. If you are filming videos, if you are just recording a podcast, for example, then you can do that right with your mobile device, whether it's an iPhone or if it's an Android. And you get even greater control by using the Rode Central app. Now, just beware if you want to record video or you want to record audio that you're not going to be able to change those settings in real time. You'll need to set them first and then you can start your recording. So I really hope that this video has helped answer some questions and been useful. If it did help you, then please consider dropping a like or subscribing to the channel so that you can see all of my upcoming content. And while you're here, why not check out my full review of the Rode Podmic USB. If you can't tell already, I'm a big fan of this microphone and I do highly recommend it. So thanks for watching and I'll catch you in a bit.